Yes.
Okay, so shall we start? I'm so sorry. Snowy laptop ကမ window တင်ပြီးပြီးတော့အရန်ကို hand လို့ဖြစ်သွားလို့ပေါ့နော်အချိန်လေးနဲ့ကြာပါပဲ so let's start and I have received a lot of your assignments and I saw that you did it really great. Okay, so today I have a new lesson. This one is I share the lesson that I learned as I'm a student because this is a lesson that I learned from my teachers. This is not my own lesson, so I just share to you. All right, so this one is maybe social or some kind of knowledge is connecting with English. So actually today is I also want to get some grammar, but I connect with grammar and paragraph together. So that's why I plan to give this lessons. So today's lesson is actually how do you communicate? Actually, communicate is not just only for in English, but also for like in our daily speaking, also for knowledge. All right, actually, in this lesson, communicate is not about English, just about the topics of my lessons. All right. So before we go to the lesson, I have prepared some vocabulary that we will use in the paragraph. Okay, what it doesn't work. Here. So let's try it. I have 5 phrases and 5 pictures. So could you please think of the picture and try to match with the picture and the phrase? Here is the first one. It face-to-face communications. Next one. It expressing feeling. Next one. It giving a presentations. Next one. It giving an opinion. The last one. It keep in touch. So this time for you have to look at the picture and just matching with the picture and the phrases. This pray is the way how we are communicate each other. All right, so here is letter A to E. Please match with this and the picture, everyone. All right. So what do you think of number 1? What do you think of letter A? Picture A. Here is 2 girls are talking. What do you think this picture is made by? Maybe this is just your opinion, not exact answer. All right. This is just a picture. It can be anything. It could be anything, not exact answer. So just think what in your mind. So face to face or expressing, feeling, or giving a presentation, giving an opinions, or keep in touch. What do you think of on picture A, everyone?
Giving an opinion.
Okay, you think giving an opinion of maybe
Yes.
of course it can be giving an opinion. Okay, what about picture B? What do you think of picture B?
It should be
Yeah.
expressing feeling.
You think expressing feeling, maybe expressing feelings. Anything else? It can be anything else. What can it be? Apart from expressing feeling? What about picture C? What about picture C? The girl is looking at the phone, watching the phone, seeing the phone, and smiling, or maybe doing something with the phone. Or what do you think of this picture? Just don't think seriously. Just what in your mind? What do you think by looking at the picture according to the phrase? What do you think of picture C? Maybe there's only 1%.
She is keeping in touch with someone.
Keeping in touch.
She is
have
keeping in touch. Oh, okay. She is keeping in touch with someone, maybe, of course. So what about picture D?
face to
Face to
face.
face. Face to face. Mm-hmm. So what
Giving
about okay. Giving?
giving a presentation.
Picture E giving a presentations? Of
Yes.
course. Okay. It can be anything. what do you think is? All right. So maybe like some of the people like to speak face to face. Some of the people like to communicate, like giving an expression, an opinion. This kind of communication we are using in our daily life. Maybe I planned it for picture A is giving an opinion. You correct? This picture A is giving an opinion. Picture B is it can be giving an opinion. It can be face to face. It can be expressive feeling. It can be anything, three of them, maybe keeping in touch too. All right. So in one picture, it can be any answer. So picture C is actually I'm planning for expressing feeling. Maybe we are not sure, right? We are not sure. Maybe she's talking with somebody, or he's just looking at the phone or just smiling. Like maybe he found some kind of fantastic new or funny movie, or by looking at the phone, he's just smiling. So maybe it can be expressing feeling. Maybe as you mentioned, she's talking with somebody, and it can be like keeping in touch, of course. So what about picture is that is or picture D is also it can be keeping in touch with somebody or face to face, because like we can see through the like Zoom or video calls, or we can see face to face with the other people, and also keeping in touch. Also, we can also use online internet, and also face to face. Also refer to like meeting with somebody in person. Also, we can also call face to face. Okay, so picture D can be face to face and also keeping in touch. Picture E is the exact answer is giving a presentations, all right? Giving a presentation. Also, it can be giving an opinion, right? Like motivation speaker, like they're just standing in front of us and giving in some kind of opinion what we should do or shouldn't do. This kind of communication also giving an opinion, it can be, but the exact answer for picture E is giving a presentations. So that was more than this, a lot of communication we are using in our daily routine or daily life. But here is some five thing I mentioned today is face-to-face communication, expressing our feeling when we are communicating with other people, giving a presentation, maybe in our job or in our job, and also like a small communication, a small presentation in and we'll move to the next paragraph that we have to learn today. Mhm. Okay, so actually today I planned for you is about generation, because like nowadays a lot of people are concerned our generations, like generations X, Y, and Z, or now maybe start from 2013. It can be generation Alpha or something. It was really popular around us. So let's find out which kind of generation before us. All right. So today I want to give some kind of information about generations. All right. So here is the topic. How do you communicate? The first sentence is what do we learn or what do we want from life, as well as love. Many or most of us want someone to understand us. But we don't communicate in the same way. People born at different time have many different style of communications. So this time for which kind of generations are you? All right. So I will give you 3 minutes to read about veteran veteran generation. Here is veteran generation is the name of the generation. So start from which year is we call veteran. Veteran also the name of generation. Maybe nowadays we normally know about the generation Z is very popular one, all right? But this one is the name of generation before us. So I will give you 3 minutes to read this. If there are any question you can ask me, because like we had some tips and questions to answer according to this paragraph. This one is veterans. I will give you 3 minutes to read this. So let's trying together, because like before this time some or one of the member are coming to ask me how can we understand when we are reading the English sentences, and what is the tips and trick to read and understand the sentences. So actually between each other they will not be the same, and we don't have the same level, and we don't have the same like accents and pronunciation, and we have different way of learning English. That's why it would not be the same. So English ကိုလေ့လာတဲ့အခါပေါ့နော်ဘယ်လိုနားလည်အောင်ဖတ်မလဲစာကြောင်းကိုနားလည်အောင်ဘယ်လို translate လုပ်မလဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးရှိရပေါ့နော်ဆိုဒါကတော့တယောက်နဲ့တယောက်လေ့လာပုံချင်းမတူအောင်မလို့ကွဲပြားနိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုပထမဆုံးအနေနဲ့ကျွန်တော်အကြံပေးမိတာကတော့ကိုယ့် level နဲ့ကိုက်ညီတဲ့ vocabulary လေးသိရမယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုဒီမှာလည်းအင်္ဂလိပ်ကများဖြစ်ဘာသာပြန်တဲ့အခါအနောက်ကနေဘာသာပြန်လေးရှိရလို့ပြောရပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ကိုရီဘာသာပြန်တဲ့အခါကျရင်တယောက်နဲ့တယောက်ဒီဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲအင်္ဂလိပ်ကိုအင်္ဂလိပ်အတိုင်းပဲနားလည်အောင်လုပ်တဲ့လူရှိရဲဒါမှမဟုတ်မြန်မာလိုဘာသာပြန်ပြီးမှပြန်နားလည်အောင်လုပ်တဲ့လူရှိရဲပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးတယောက်နဲ့တယောက်ပေါ့နော်ဘာသာပြန်ပြီးတော့နားလည်တဲ့ပုံချင်းအနည်းငယ်ကွဲပြားနိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် maybe you will not be the same way of learning English here, so let's try veteran generation to read. So the topic is veteran generations is born before 1945. Maybe we can call maybe our grandparent generations. I think our grandparent generation, so born before 1945, so veterans and the oldest and most experienced member of society. So the oldest, you already know this is superlative adjective, the oldest and most experienced member of society. So this is according to the society is the most experienced member. It's me, maybe there was a lot of situation that happened in 90s century, 90s. So there was a lot of situation they have faced in that situation, in that generation. That's why we call the most experienced member of society. They are veterans. They think that family is life. Family life is important and they prefer traditional form or communications. They prefer traditional form or communication. In this sentence, they think that family is important and prefer traditional form of communication. This is how they prefer, how veterans time. So in their generation, most of their generation is this kind of form. They think that family life is important and prefer traditional form of communications. Maybe like the ကျွန်တော်တို့အဖိုးဘွားခေတ်လို့ပြောမှာပေါ့နော်သူတို့တွေရဲ့ပုံစံကိုပြောပြပေးထားဖြစ်ပါတယ် veteran generations ပေါ့နော် so next one veteran are the richer generations possibly because they work hard and very loyal employee so အရင်သူတို့က respect တွေ traditional တွေရှေးရိုးတွေအယူဆတွေအဲ့လိုမျိုးတွေနဲ့ပဲပြောမှဆိုတမယိုးစနီလန်းနဲ့သွားတဲ့ generation မျိုးဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် so အဲ့လိုမျိုးကို veteran generation ပေါ့နော်သူတို့ကSo yeah, I hope you might understand about veterans. So the main thing summarize is veteran born 1945 is their generation's veteran. All right, so we will move to the next generations. What it will be the next generation is. Okay, here, the next generation is baby boomer. Maybe some of you guys already know, but some of you will be a new information for you. Baby boomer. Baby boomer is the last number of baby were born after 1945. This is the main thing of baby boomer what booms. So the last number of baby were born after 1945. Here is they are using like baby boomer were born after 1945. Veteran is before 1945. Baby boomer is after 1945. In the USA, the peak of baby boom, the peak is me at the top of the bar chart, and at the top of the pie chart or graph we call the peak of. The writing ကိုတခြားဖတ်ကြည့်မယ်ကိုယ့်အချိန်မှာကိုအားတဲ့အချိန်မှာတခြားလေးဖတ်ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီချိန်မှာရေးသားတဲ့အကုန်လုံးက report writing ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ဒါရေးသားတဲ့နေမှာအများကြီးရှိရပေါ့နော်နောက်ပိုင်းကျရင်တော့တိပီသားတွေလည်းပါလာနိုင်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒါက report writing maybe discussing writing ရှိမယ်ပြီးရင်နောက်ထပ်problem solving အများကြီးရှိရပေါ့နော် academic writing မှာပေါ့ဆိုရင် this kind of writing is report writing ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် in the US the peak of the baby boom was in 1957 this is the peak also ပထမ အရင်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲပိုင်ချက်မှာအမြင့်ဆုံးမွေးဖွားမှုအမြင့်ဆုံးနေရာမှာရှိတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးသူကဖော်ပြထားဖြစ်ပါတယ် so in the US the peak of the baby boom was in 1957 when 8 baby were born every minute is me here it's like explaining why baby boomer became all right so this increase in birth was called a boom which gave the name to a generation so how the generation name became all right so these people have money and good jobs and many are in a positions of power. Power is mean maybe most of the people who was born as a baby boomer, they mostly be a leader of the country or the leader of the city or village. Most of the baby boomers are. And they are really intend to live and they like to like mostly they have power in the possessions of power. And they are optimist is me. They are intend to be hopeful or successful is me optimist. They are optimist and like face-to-face communication. This is how they look like. Baby boomers are. All right. And next one is Generation X. So Generation X is a little bit familiar with us and also we have heard according to our country situation, we already know some kind of Generation X. So here is Generation A after baby boomer. So Generation A is what born after 1965. They are independent thinkers and want to be different from their parents. So that changes. So baby boomers and veteran are not totally different. They like face-to-face communications, work hard, and they have money, good job, and they like to stay in the possessions of power. They would like to be a leader. And also they are going in a traditional way. Baby boomer and veteran are a little bit similar. So now Generation A's. Generation A's was born after 1965. They are independent thinker and want to be different from their parents. That changes that from Generation A's. They have seen the introductions of the home computer. So in their generation, it became popular about computer, mobile game, or like here, satellite TV or satellite TV. Maybe in here also some of you guys have experience or using satellite TV. Nowadays also some of the city or villages they use satellite TV. And of course the internet. So internet is also popular between Generation X, right? So they are maybe the first generation that was really familiar with the internet, computer, video game, and satellite TV. So they are good at adapting to change. It's me flexible to change. Adapting is me. Maybe they are okay to communicate with the baby boomer. Also, they are like flexible with the other Generation X and Z too, or Generation Z and also FR too. Because like they was born in 1965, maybe like our parent generations. They are not really difficult to communicate and they can be adapting if they understand, but a little bit difficult to explain the situation because like they also like know how the situation and how the age is going on. That's why a little bit difficult to communicate with them, but if they understand, they are adapting to change. All right. So next one, this generation is busy. They don't want to hear what you said. This is the main thing. They know, but they're adapting. The main thing is you have to communicate with them. You have to explain to understand them. If they are not understand, they will not accept you. So this is Generation X. So there was 3 generation I have explained to you before Generation Z. Generation Z is you already know they are like how can I say digital age. They are in a digital age. Like us, we are Generation Z. So Generation Z is you already know about Generation Z, how they look like, how they like to stay, and what their generation is. All right. So here is before Generation Z, veteran, baby boomers, and Generation X. The next one, I have something to show you. After Generation X, what generation will come? All right.
Wine or
Okay. Okay, here is maybe our sister or our sibling generations. Because like here is millennials were born after 1980. It's mean maybe 1980 to 1997 is millennials. We call millennials. After millennial, it will be become Generation Z. Generation Z started from 1997 to 2012, right? So millennials start from 1982 or 1997 is millennials. This one we call millennial generations. Millennials were born after 1980. This is millennial generation. So they was born after 1980. They are confident. They like computer and work well in team. So they are flexible in team because they are like also teenager, maybe teenager, 1980 to 1997. They are also teenager. Oh, not yet. Okay, so they are also really familiar with the internet, computer, and also like some kind of technology. That's why they are well work in team, and the family and friend are more important than work. And but they spend a lot of time in online because they are really familiar with the internet. Their parent generation also already familiar with the internet, computer, game, and satellite TV. So in this millennial generation, they will be already familiar with the online internet and computer, a lot of things. So in fact, 65% of millennials says that losing their phone or computer would change their daily routine. So how important the internet for the millennials, how important the phone and computer are for millennials, right? So millennials say that losing their phone or computer would change their daily routines more than losing their car, more than losing their car. It would change if they lost the phone and computer. This is about the millennial. So could you please type at the chat which generations are you? Baby boomers, Generation X, or millennials, or Generation Z? Could you please type at the chat? So I have some time. I will give you some time to read the paragraph. Could you please type at the chat which generation are you in?
Very engineer.
Are you millennials?
Yes.
Okay, here is Gen Z. I saw someone is a Generation Z. Millennial is 1980 to 1997. Okay, is there anyone different from millennials and Generation Z? Is there anyone who are in uh baby boomers or Generation X? Is there anyone? I don't think so. All right. No, not older than that one. Maybe millennials and generations are in our group. All right, so maybe after 2013, it became a new generation called Generation Alpha. Maybe some of you guys already know, right? So start from 2013 to until now, it called Generation Alpha. 1997 to 2012 is Generation Z. So maybe most of you are millennials and Generation Z. Is there anyone who are Gen Alpha who was born before or after 2013? I don't think so. Is there any Generation Alpha here?
No.
Not
Yeah,
yet. Oh, are you? Okay. Okay, here is millennials and Generation Z are maybe more than. Okay, so we'll keep on. So I will give this one, I will give 3 minutes to read this one for two of this paragraph because I already mentioned some of the information. If you don't know something, you can ask me the vocabulary on. I will give you 3 minutes. People must are Generation X. I will send this to you. Oh, sorry. I will send this to you, this one screenshot to Telegram group, because like we have some question to answer from this. So finish reading baby boomers and Generation X.
I'm
So if you
finished,
finish,
teacher.
okay, so we'll go to millennials. I will give you 2 more minutes to read about millennials. So I hope you might finish reading. So, the thing that I would like to mention is, according to the generation, we have different kind of style, different style of communication. So it would be a little bit difficult to communicate with, like, maybe like baby boomers and veteran. It doesn't matter because they have similar communications because like they like face to face, and also like sending a letter in their generation. Maybe they will send a letter, maybe a long letter, and they will reply back and send some kind of letter with the paper envelope. So this kind of generation is baby boomer and like veteran, right? So generation X is in the middle. That's why they have adapted scale. They are flexible with like generation baby boomers and also millennials and Gen Zs, because like they are in the middle. They are not the same with the other people. They are adapting and a little bit difficult to, how can I say, difficult to understand them too. They don't understand. They will not accept the other people, but they have adaptive scale. They have flexible with the other generations. Because like generation X is not the same with the other, but millennials and Gen Zs are similar. Millennial and Gen Z are also similar because they are like digital age group. they really like to use internet and they spend a lot of time on social media. And nowadays, a lot of people are using the social media maybe for their daily and also for our like business, economic, or some kind of thing. Millennials and Gen Z are really familiar to use social media. So now it's coming Gen Alpha. Gen Alpha also maybe updated of maybe upgrade or Gen Zs. They are really maybe difficult to understand, but like they stay in their generations. Not the same with even not the same with Gen Z. But the most popular one is Gen Z, right? So a lot of people know Gen Z. So maybe you already understand different between generations. So we will move to the next page. I already sent this paragraph in your Telegram group. So maybe if you don't understand the question, you can go and check at the group. So here is some mentions according to the reading the paragraph. Maybe I hope you all might understand reading paragraph or about our generation. So today, according to the paragraph, the grammar that I would like to give it subject and object question, subject questions or object question. All right. So if we don't understand questions, we can answer. So if we read or and listen a question, you might have to know. You might know. You have to know which question is that. Subject questions or object question. All right. So here is discussing question. So here is which generation are you? Is you already answered it. So here. How many of these generations are there in your family? How many generations are in your family? Maybe start from generation X or baby boomer. How many generations are in your family? In my family have start from, let me check. Start from Gen 8, Generation X, Millennials, and Gen Z in my family. What about in your family? How many generations are there in your family? I have 3 generations in my family. Could you please type at the chat how many generations are in your family?
Three generation in
Three
my
Three
generation.
generation.
Three generation
Okay.
in my family.
Okay, 3 generations. Oh. Okay, 3 generation. Maybe most of the people will have 3 generation in their family. So the most difficult generation is generation X. Maybe here, maybe there might not be any generation 8 in this group, right? So generation 8 is the most difficult to communicate because like they know everything. They have a lot of experience. They can communicate with the generation like baby boomers and veteran. They know everything, and they also know about Gen Z and millennial. That's why they know everything. We can't make any kind of suggest to generation X, our parent generation. Really difficult to communicate. But if they understand, if they accept, so they will be the leader. So maybe 3 generation will be in your family. So maybe you already know the answer for number 1 generation. What generation are you? So please remember your answer. So number 2, how many of these generations are in your family? Please remember your answer. I will know right here. So number 3 is which generation are most of the people where you work or study, maybe around your society or environments. Which generation are most of the people?
Millennial generation.
Millennials?
Yes.
Millennial.
Gen Z. Around you? Most of the people are Gen Z? Yes. For me at my work, a lot of people are, I think it will be millennials. It will be millennials. But like that was almost 2 or 3 Gen X. 2 or 3 are Gen X. So maybe some of you, a lot of people are millennials and Gen X around us because like if you're studying or if you're at work, maybe you might have to communicate with a lot of people. Maybe you're like your college and also your like CEO or something. So you have to communicate with them. So they will be Generation X or Millennial or something. So please remember 3 or your answer for number 1, 2, 3, right? So we will move to wait. Okay, so we'll go to number letter B. Let's talk about dates over lunch tomorrow. Number 2, I have a lovely letter from Emma, and I will write a long letter back at the weekend. Number 3, my Facebook status got 62 likes. Number 4, sorry, I haven't got time for this. Just tell me what you want. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's think about number 1. Please think when you're reading this sentence, which kind of generation do you think they are? All right. So number 1, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this over lunch tomorrow. Let's talk about it over lunch tomorrow. What do you think? Which generation will talk this sentence? Let's talk about this over lunch tomorrow. Which generations do you think? And number 2, I have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write a
Baby
long
born.
letter back at the weekend. What do you tell me?
Number
You mean baby
one,
boom?
baby born.
Number 1
Number
is
one,
baby boom.
baby
Okay.
born. Yes.
Number 1 is baby boom. What about number 2? What about number 2? I have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write a long letter back at the weekend. What do you think this sentence is? Which generation will talk this sentence?
Gen Z.
Gen Z?
Gen Z.
Really? Gen Z, I have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write a long letter back at the weekend.
Millennial.
Millennials? You the millennials?
Yes.
Okay, maybe. So what about number 3? My Facebook status got 62 like. So let's think about like start from veteran to millennials. Not about like Gen Z and Gen F. I will let it be. Just full or generation. Full generations. Just think very easy. Don't think deeply. So here, my Facebook status it's got 62 like. My Facebook status got 62 like. What do you think? Which generations?
Generation X.
Generation X, maybe.
Yes.
So yeah.
Maybe.
So what about number
Milli-
4? Millennials? You the millennials?
Maybe
Yes.
millennium.
Millennial, it can be. What do you think on number 4? Sorry, I haven't got time for this. Just tell me what you want. Which generations? For number 4.
Gen
Baby boomer.
X, teacher.
Gen X,
Gen X.
exactly. Yes, exactly, Gen X. Sorry, I haven't got time for this. Just tell me what you want directly. So they are really difficult to tell. So they are Gen X. So actually, number 1 is let's talk about over lunch tomorrow. It's me. They like face-to-face communication. They like face-to-face communication because like they want to meet in person and talk about this lunchtime tomorrow. So they will talk about it face-to-face communication. It's mostly will be baby boomers.
Baby
It will be
born.
Yes, baby boomers. Because like they
Baby
like
boomer.
face-to-face communications. And number 2, I have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write a long letter back at the weekend. Gen Z will never reply a long letter, no, I think. Gen Z will never reply a long letter. They will just reply a short and they will ignore it, isn't it? So what do you think on number 1? Number 2, sorry. I have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write a long letter back at the weekend. It will be veteran. It will be veteran because according to their generation, they have to communicate with the paper, an envelope, or some kind of something. So a letter. They are writing a letter each other, right? So just think, like, don't think seriously. So have a lovely letter from Emma. I will write long letter back at the weekend. So it's veteran. So number 3, if my Facebook status got 62 likes, it's a millennials. It's a millennial.
Millennium.
Yeah, it's a millennials.
Yeah.
Because like losing their phone and computer would change their daily routine. They're losing their phone and computer, which in their daily routine, even more than losing their car. ကားပျောက်သွားတာတဲ့ကိုဖုန်းပျောက်သွားတာကသူတို့ဘဝနေ daily routine မှာအပြောင်းအလဲဖြစ်သွားနိုင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်သူတို့အတွက်ကအဲ့လိုမျိုး social media တွေသူတို့ Gen Z နဲ့ Millennials ကအရင် similar ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်သူတို့အတွက် social media platform တွေဒီ digital tools တွေကအရင်ကိုဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲသူတို့အတွက်ဒီ generation မှာပေါ့နော်အများကြီးခေတ်စားနေတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့နော် so millennials and Gen Z is really similar they are digital age of youth so Facebook status got 62 like they concerned about social media mostly they concerned about social media all right so maybe I hope you might get it so sorry I haven't got time for this it's really generation X so I hope you might get it so is there any question about this
No, teacher.
okay we'll move to the next one okay, so here is subject or object question. So here is also, please remember your answer if you are reading the question. So look at the question and answer and underline the correct word in the rule A to C. Here is some kind of multiple choice. So number one, which of the generation grew up in a digital age? Which of the generation grew up in a digital age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Millennial.
Millennials?
And A.
Okay, millennials?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what about number two? What do you want from life? What do you want from life? It's opinion question. You will not be the same answer because like this is focusing on grammar. That's why. Any answer you can answer it. What do you want from life? Because this one is very easy and difficult question, right? Because like thinking questions, our thought, that's why. Easier question, the most difficult one. What do you want from your life? Could you, so if it is difficult to tell, you can type it at the chat. What do you want from your life?
Just
Oh, to be rich at. Okay, very good. So number one is millennials, and number two is you want to be the richer person. And maybe one of my student answer very deep. He answered it's like someone to understand me, But it very similar, but like I was confused why he answered like this. So he want someone to understand him like this. So maybe there will be different kind of thing you want from your life, right? So please think of these two questions. Number one, which of the generation grew up in a digital age? Is millennial? Okay, now what do you think of millennials? Is a subject answer or object answer? Number two, what do you want from life? Your answer is to be richer, to be the richer person. To be the richer person, the answer is subject answer or object answer. All right, so number A, the answer to question 1, which of the generation grew up in the digital age? The answer is subject or object.
Subject.
Answer.
Okay, subject answer. Okay, very good. What about number 2? What do you want from life? The answer to question 2 is subject answer or object answer?
Objects.
Object answer.
Very good job. Object answer. Here is some tick. When you look at the question, you can directly know subject answer or object answer. But this one is just not at all, right? So there is any other exception or look in the question. Here is some important tip or dividing question is subject question or object question. Here is number C. We use auxiliary verb is me verb to do. We say verb to do. Auxiliary verb do, does, stay in subject question or object question. What do you think of?
Object question.
Yeah, object question. You already
Object
answered for number.
question.
Good job. You already answered for number 2, right? So auxiliary verb, we say auxiliary verb is verb to do. Verb to do. Maybe verb to do, like to do that. This is according to the tenses. Verb 1, you will use do, does. And past tense, you will use the ing did, right? So maybe it will be depend on singular or plural for present tense, but past tense, we don't need to think any kind of singular or plural. It just use the ing did, right? So this one we call auxiliary verb. No, do that did is auxiliary verb. No, I mean auxiliary verb is me. We can call helpy verb. Just only do that this is we are using for helpy verb. We will call auxiliary verb. All right. So we use auxiliary verb because like some of the time we use do that did as a main verb. Some of the time. Sometimes we use do that did as a main verb. As a main verb, we will not call auxiliary verb. And here auxiliary is me. We to be easy, we call like helpy verb. All right, happy birthday. So we use auxiliary verb do that this in object questions. Okay, please remember we use do that this at the object question. So even if you don't know, you can think of these two questions. Maybe some of you guys will understand by reading, some of you guys will go from grammar. The sugar payin ne daga bao mejina le subject question na object question na sara da right တည်ရပေါ့နော်။ဒါပေမဲ့ကိုက grammar နဲ့သွားမယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမျိုး tip လေးတို့သုံးလို့ရပါတယ်။ဆိုရင်တယောက်နဲ့တယောက်ကွက်ပြနိုင်မှာပေါ့နော်။ဆိုရင် so here is we use auxiliary verb in object questions. All right. So here any question about subject question and object questions? Not yet.
No, teacher.
Okay, so we'll move to the next one. Okay, next one is are the questions subject questions or object questions? You have to divide. So number 1, who do I give this to? Who do I give this to? What do you think this question is?
Object questions.
Subject questions or
Subject question.
object questions?
Subject
Okay,
question.
subject
Object
question or
question.
object question?
Object question.
Okay,
Object
object question.
Object question.
Very good. So ဒီနေ့မှာသွေးလို့ရတာ2မျိုးရှိရပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့က do ကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့သွေးလို့လည်းရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဆွမ်းနာပြောလို့မဲ့သူကဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲnot always right တော့မဟုတ် exception တွေကတော့ဒီ language တိုင်းမှာရှိရပေါ့နော် so ဒါပေမဲ့များတော့အဖြစ် question တွေက do နဲ့မေးထားတဲ့ question do that this auxiliary verb ကိုသုံးထားတဲ့ question တွေက object question ဖြစ်ဖို့များရပေါ့နော်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ do that this နဲ့မေးတဲ့အခါမှာအနောက်ကနေသူကလေဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ subject အနောက်မှာ main verb ဆိုပြီးတော့တက်ပါတယ်ရဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးမဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုရင်များတော့အဖြစ်ကသူက main verb ကိုဒီ WH question or ဒါမှမဟုတ်အရှိမထုတ်ပြီးတော့မေးရမျိုးပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုး was I am I အဲ့လိုမျိုး question တွေဆိုရင်သူကကျတော့အရှိကနေမေးထားတဲ့ဟာတွေက main verb တစ်ခါတည်းဖြစ်ပြီး auxiliary verb မပါတော့ဘဲနဲ့ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးခွဲလို့လည်းရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်တချို့တွေကတော့ basic ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့တစ်ခါတည်းဖတ်တာနဲ့နားလည်တယ်လို့ရှိရပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ဒီလိုမျိုးလေး tick လေးနဲ့မှတ်ထားလို့ရပါတယ်So who do I give it to ဖတ်လိုက်တာနဲ့ဒီနေ့မှာ subject တစ်ခါတည်းပါထားပြီးရပါတော့ဆို I ဆိုတာ subject ပါထားပြီးအဲ့လိုမျိုးခွဲလဲရတယ် I give ဒီမှာ I နဲ့ give ဒီ subject နဲ့ main verb ပါထားပြီးတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် who do I give it to ဆို who do ကိုမမှတ်မိတော့ညာလဲကိုရီးယား question ဖတ်လိုက်တဲ့အခါမှာ subject ပါပြီးတဲ့ question ဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ဒီ question นี่ object question ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဒီလိုမျိုးလဲခွဲလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် who do I give it to is object question correct what about number 2 what happened to your leg what do you think what happened to your leg
Subject question.
Subject question.
Object question.
Subject question.
Subject questions, yes.
Subject.
Subject question. In here, it can be like according to the level of English learner, some of you might have different kind of answer according to this question. Sorry, the question of here nama. What happened to your leg? လို့ပြောတဲ့အခါမှာ my leg ဆိုပြီးတော့အဲ့လိုမျိုးသုံးပြီးတော့ဖြေလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်။ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီ grammar အတိုင်းစဉ်းစားမယ်ဆိုရင်ဖြစ်သွားတဲ့ subject question ပြုလုပ်ခံရတယ်နာကျင်သွားတာက our leg ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးနဲ့သွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့များတော့ဖြစ်တော့တကယ်ကို level မြင့်သွားတဲ့အခါမှာ my leg ဆိုပြီးတော့ my leg ကို subject အနေနဲ့ဖြေရတာမျိုးတွေလည်းရှိပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒါကတော့စင်ကျင်သွားလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် what happened to your leg ဆိုရင် something happened to my leg အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော် something happened to my leg အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့အရှိမဖြစ်သွားတဲ့ something က subject ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် something happened to my leg subject questions. So what do you think on number 3? Which of these books do you want to borrow? Which of these books do you want to borrow?
Object question.
Object question.
Object question.
Yes, very
Object
good.
question.
Very good. Object question. Here, maybe two kind of thing you can know. Do. We can see do is an auxiliary verb. That's one object question. The other way of thinking to divide subject question or object question is you can see here is you as a subject because you Well, oh, you might be subject or object, right? သူက subject လဲဒါပဲ object လဲဒါပဲဆိုတော့နည်း confuse ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်။ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီ ဒီမိကုန်းကိုကိုယ်စိတ်ထဲမှာနားလည်သွားတယ်အဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲအင်္ဂလိပ်ဘာသာအလိုက်ဘာလို့ဆိုလို့ခြင်းလဲဆိုတာသိသွားတယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ဒါ subject တွေ object တွေဆိုတာဘာမှမဟုတ်တော့ဘူးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် which of these book do you want to borrow ဆိုရင်အဖြေမှာ I want to borrow this book အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာဆိုရင် id subject ပါပြီးသားဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့ which of these book ဒီကိုငားမဲ့ဟာကိုငားခြင်းကိုခံရမဲ့ဟာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့ object ပေါ့နော်ဒီလိုမျိုးလဲတွေးလို့ရတယ်ပြီးတော့ do ဆိုတဲ့ auxiliary verb ပါတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့သူက object question ဖြစ်တဲ့ဒီလိုလဲတွေးလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် which of these books do you want to borrow ဆိုရင် object question ဖြစ်ပါတယ် number 4 who gave you the flowers who gave you the
Subject
flowers
question.
Object question.
Subject question.
Subject question.
Subject question. teacher.
very good subject question because
Subject
like
question.
main good job so GAVE give ဒီနေရာမှာသူက main verb အနေနဲ့တခါလေးသုံးထားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်တခြား auxiliary verb တွေနဲ့တွဲထားတာမျိုးမရှိဘူးပေါ့နော် who gave you the flower so who do you give the flower ဆိုရင်ကိုကပေးတာပေါ့နော် who gave you the flower ဆိုရင်ကိုကပေးခြင်းခံရတာအဲဆိုရင်ပေးတဲ့သူက subject အဲ့လိုမျိုးဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ so who do you give ဆိုရင်ကိုကပေးတာကိုက subject who gave you ဆိုရင်ဘယ်သူကကိုကိုပေးရလဲပေးတဲ့သူက subject အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ဒါဟာဘာသာပြန်တဲ့အခါမှာလဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးရှိရယ်ဆိုတော့ who gave you the flower ဆိုရင် someone gave you the flower someone gave me the flower အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် subject question ဖြစ်ပါတယ် so what about number 5 which cars use less petrol
Subject
subject
question.
question subject question or object questions
Subject question.
yes, subject question. Use is main verb. We are not using auxiliary verb here. We are not using auxiliary verb. Use is just a main verb. Which car use less petrol? Use verb less petrol. It may be in an object place, indirect object. So which car is object? Some car. This car use less petrol. This car use less petrol. So this car is subject questions ဖြစ်ပါတယ် so what about number 6 what did he say to you
Object question.
yes yes
Object.
very good object question we can see the id there auxiliary verb so and then he said to you here is you is as an like maybe pointing something the reason or indirect object we can say up to ရဲ့အနောက်မှာလိုက်တာပြောဖြစ်ကတော့ indirect object တွေဖြစ်ပါတယ် so what did he say to you object question he said something to me he said something to me something all right so maybe I hope you might understand this one we'll move to the next one any question about this very easy to understand right if you know tip actually the main thing is just a tip so we'll move to the next one okay here it's your turn it's your turn could you please do it by yourself I will give you how many minutes do you need for 1 to 5
5 minutes.
5 minutes okay here is your I will give instruction make a question with this word below according to this word you can make questions you can make a questions okay maybe WA questions I think yeah but they are not giving like maybe this is not basics level and then maybe elementary level because like in a basics level they already give it to you capital letter and a full stop very easy to understand like which one is the capital letter at the beginning of the sentence like that right so here is they are not giving you capital letter and also full stop you have to think which one is subject or which one is question subject verb auxiliary verb please think of it so maybe here is number 1 oh sorry here is listening Oops. Okay. Please write down in your book, please. Write down in your book, and then you can send it to the group later after the class or something. But we will check it here together. Please write down in your book. I will give 5 seconds. Here is 4:13. We will meet on 4:18, please. If you finish, you can send it to the group of our Telegram, right?
Teacher ရှင့်အဖြေကို Telegram မှာထပ်ပေးရမှာလားရှင့်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ so ပြီးသွားပြီဆိုရင် Telegram မှာပို့ထားလို့ရပါတယ် Okay, it's already 18, so I hope you already finished. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. You have correct answer. So it's pretty sure that you understand what I meant. Okay, you get correct answer. Why isn't anybody listening to me? Is number 1 correct answer. All right. So why isn't anybody listening to me? So in here, it can be confused because like anybody is maybe is a subject. To me, is an indirect object. Very good. Okay, you already sent it the group. Good job. Number 2, can I ask you a questions? Can I ask you a questions? Good job. Correct. Number 3, whose books did you borrow? Very good. Whose book did you borrow? Correct. Number 4, what are you worried about? Very good. Correct. What are you worrying about? And number 5. Who has eaten my cake? Very good job. Who has eaten my cake? Good job. So maybe here is number 1 to 5. What about number 1? Why isn't anybody listening to me? What do you think is a object question, subject questions, or object question? What do you think it? Because like this is one question.
Object question.
Object question.
Why isn't anybody listening to me? Good. Very good job. Okay. What about number 2? Can I ask you a questions? Actually, this one a little bit difficult to like divide subject questions and object question, right? Because like some of this is like asking for the reason and situation, so it can be like our object or maybe what we want to match. Because like what we are connecting with the questions, why? Because like call it the situation, what we have to explain it, there was subject and also object verb in one sentence. We have to explain it because like there was a little bit difficult to explain subject question and object questions. Okay, so this one is just a question, let it be. I will not ask subject question, object question. Subject question, object question will come the next slide. So maybe all you already sent it to Telegram group. Already sent it to Telegram group. So you get correct answer. We'll move to the next slide. Is also questions, I think. Very good. Oh, this one is not finished yet. This one they already give you the question, but you have to find a mistake. Which one is a mistake? You have to find a mistake here. Number 1, what time you will be here? All of these sentences, all of these questions are incorrect. It has some mistake. You have to tell me which one is the mistake. Asking a question, what time you will be here? Mostly this look like correct, but this is incorrect. Which one is incorrect? Could you please tell me for number 1? Correct the mistake in each question. What will be the correct question for number 1?
What
What time will you be?
Mistake.
Yes.
Will you be
Mistake.
here?
Yes, very good. What time will you be here? Here is like, will is auxiliary verb. Will be auxiliary verb. Come before the subject. What time will you? You is subject. So what time will auxiliary verb before you? Subject. So what time will you? Be is main verb. What time will you be here? Very good. You have correct answer. What do you think on number 2? What happened? Oh, sorry. Happened it? What to your left? Is
What
incorrect.
happened to you?
Mistake.
Yeah, it's a
Mistake.
mistake. Okay, so could you please correct this one? What happened to your left? What about number
happened?
3? To what are you listening?
What
Mistake.
are you listening to?
Very good. What are you listening to? Actually, listen and to is like a praise. It's like a phrase. Most of the time, we are not like divide them because like listen to is a phrase. Okay, what are you listening to? Correct. What about number 4? Which speaker did give the best presentations?
Correct. Correct.
Which speaker? Correct? You mean correct?
Yes.
Okay, here, actually, there is no subject.
No subject.
Actually, this one is subject question. That's why we don't need auxiliary verb. This one is the question is which speaker. So which speaker, the answer is subject, right? So subject, verb, object is like, it's like a question. So we don't need any auxiliary verb because like we want to ask the subject questions, right? Which speaker is a subject, give the best presentation. That's enough. So we will not use the I did. All right, so which speaker?
Which speaker give the best presentation?
Very
We
good.
don't need.
Good job. We don't need it. Okay, you get correct answer. So number 5. How's your new friends like? What do you think of this one wrong? Which one is wrong?
Wrong question.
Wrong question. Which one is wrong? How your new friends like? How's your new friend like? Here, and I can like a titleပြောတာမဟုတ်ပါဘူး look alike, look like အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောတာပေါ့နော် အဲ့လို
Yes.
မျိုး
How like your new friend?
actually this one is you can change the word. You can change the word. တစ်ခုခုမှာနေဖြုတ်လိုက်လို့ရတယ်
How do you
How did your new friends like?
how does your need?
Maybe I will give some point or hint. The question wrong is which one is wrong is question format. The question format. You can change any the other letter. You have to change the other words.
Yes.
Question format is wrong.
What is your new
Yes.
friend like?
How does your new friend like?
Yes. Yes, somebody give the answer. Maybe.
How
Could you
does
please say-
how does
What
your
is-
new friend like?
How does your friend?
Maybe.
What is your new friend like, teacher? Is it
Very
true?
good. Yeah, it's true because like we have to change the word. Question format is wrong. How? It doesn't how. How is asking for like the situations, like all of the situations. So how does your new friend like ဆိုရင်တကယ်လို့ house နဲ့မေးလို့မရဘူးလားမဟုတ်ဘူးရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ like စစ်အနောက်မှာသူရဲ့ description တစ်ခု to something ထည့်ပေးရအောင်မှာပေါ့နော် how နဲ့မေးလိုက်လို့ရှရင်ဘာလုပ်ဖို့ဆိုရဲ to ဆိုရဲအနောက်က description တစ်ခုပါရအောင်မယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီညမှာသူက like အထိပဲပြောထားတာဆို how your new friend like ဆိုရင်ဒီညမှာ question အတိတ်ပဲကမပြည့်စုံဖြစ်နေတာပေါ့နော် how နဲ့မေးလို့ရှရင်သူက description ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ situation ချင်းတွေကိုပြောရဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်အနောက်မှာ how နဲ့မေးလို့ရဖို့အတွက်ပြည့်စုံလောက်မပြည့်စုံသေးဘူးလို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့အနောက်မှာသူတစ်ခုခုထပ်ပြီးအောင်မှာဘလို့အခြေအနေကို how လို့ပြောချင်တာလဲဘာကိုရှင်းပြစေချင်တာလဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးရှိရပေါ့နော် how ကကြတော့ so ဒီနေရာမှာကျွန်တော်တို့က what ကိုသုံးပါပါ so what's your new friend like what's your new friend like အဲ့ဒါဆို simple question လေးဖြစ်သွားပါပေါ့နော် how ဆိုတော့အနောက်မှာသူက description တစ်ခု sorry description မဟုတ် situation တစ်ခုထည့်ပေးအောင်မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင် what's your new friend like ဆိုရင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ new friend ရဲ့ appearance description ပုံစံမျိုးကိုမေးရမျိုးဖြစ်ပါတယ် NIK like ကဒီနေရာမှာ look like or similar seems to အဲ့လိုမျိုးပုံစံမေးရဖြစ်ပါတယ်So, what's your new friend like? It's also, what's your new friend like? You got it? So maybe this is also, I will send it to the group again and you will have to write the correct answer, the correct question for this, all right? But I will send it after the class time. So any question here? Number one is, number one is what time will you be here? Number two is, what happened to your leg? What happened to your leg? Number three is
What are you listening to?
very good. Number four is
Which
whose speaker did you give? Whose speaker did give the best presentation?
so we will erase did because like this is subject question. We will not use auxiliary verb. Which speaker gave the best presentation? That's enough. အဲ့ဆိုပြီးပြီကျွန်တော်တို့က GMV give ကို or GAVE give ကို main verb အနေနဲ့သုံးထားဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ auxiliary verb မသုံးတော့ဘူးပေါ့နော် Okay, so which speaker gave the best presentation? That's enough. So ရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီဆွမ်းနာပြောတဲ့လိုမျိုးပဲပေါ့နော် subject question မှာဆိုရင်ဒီ idea တွေ auxiliary verb ကိုမသုံးဘူးလို့ပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့ So which speaker gave the best presentations? All right. So here number 3 is what's your number 5 is
What's your
new friends like?
yes, what's your new friend like? What's your new friend like is me to ask for the description of a person. To ask to the descriptions of our new friends. Description like curly hair, long hair, like black skin or white skin, fair skin. Description of our new friends, or what is his appearance, or what is his habit, something. But not do outgoing person, sociable person, funny person, naughty person. အဲ့လိုမျိုးပုံစံမျိုးလဲမေးရဖြစ်ပါတယ် So description တွေသူ့ရဲ့ appearance တွေ habit တွေအဲ့အချိန်မှာ what's your new friends like လို့သုံးလို့ရပါတယ် All right. So we'll move to the next one. Oh, that's it. Oh, actually, I have one more to give you. but I will give as a homework. So is there any question about subject question or object questions? Any questions? So
No, teacher.
okay, so before we move to the lesson book, we will practice the vocabulary of generations. So could you please repeat after me? This one, veterans. Veterans.
Veterans.
Okay, so please, like, we will speak deep Y or veterans. Veterans. Yeah,
Veteran.
yeah,
Veteran.
veteran လို့တခါတည်းမသွားဘဲနဲ့ပေါ့နော် veterans.
Veteran.
Veteran.
Yes,
Veteran.
veterans. Yeah, veterans.
Veteran.
Let's good
First
job. That's one.
one.
Very good. Baby boomers.
Baby boomer.
Yes, baby boomer. ဒီမှာသူ
Baby
ဘုံဖြစ်လာ
boomer.
ပုံလေးကိုတော့ပြောပြပေးထားပေါ့နော်ဘုံဖြစ်လာပုံကကျတော့တခြားဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲအဲ့မွေးဖွားနှုန်းကတခြားနှစ်တွေထက်ကို at the top of the peak ဆိုတာအမြင့်ဆုံးနေရာမှာရောက်နေရမို့လို့ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီတိုင်းမှာပြောပြခဲ့လို့ပြောပြနော် 1.8 baby were born every minute တစ်ကမ္ဘာလုံးမှာတစ်မိနစ်မှာကလေး8ယောက်နှုန်းနဲ့မွေးဖွားတဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးပြောတာအဲဒါကြောင့်မို့ကလေးမွေးဖွားနှုန်းအများကြီးအဲ့ဒီနှစ်မှာဖြစ်တယ်ပြီးရင်ဒီမှာ in the USA the peak of USA ဘားချက်မှာပေါ့နော်ထိတ်ဆုံးနေရာကိုရောက်သွားတဲ့ခုနှစ်ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးကလေးမွေးဖွားနှုန်းကဒီ1959မှာပေါ့ at the peak of the baby boom ကလေးမွေးဖွားနှုန်းကဒီထိတ်ဆုံးနေရာကိုရောက်သွားတဲ့အခြေအနေဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်တစ်မိနစ်မှာကလေး8ယောက်နှုန်းပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့အဲ့လို rate နဲ့ပုံစံမျိုးပြောတာပေါ့နော်အားကြောင့်မို့သူက this increase or but အဲ့လိုမျိုးအခြေအနေကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးမြင့်မားလာတဲ့အခြေအနေကိုသူက boom ဆိုပြီးတော့အဲ့ကနေဖြစ်လာပေါ့နော် baby boomer ဆိုရင် it gave the name of generation baby boomer all right baby boomer boom ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့သိပြရဆိုတော့လေ baby boomers all right so could you please repeat after me baby boomers
Baby boomers.
yes baby boomers generation X is easy generation X
Generation X.
very good next one it millennials
Millennials.
သူအဲ့လိုမျိုးလဲအဲ့လိုဘယ်လိုပြောရမလဲလဲ millennials လေးလို့လည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးလဲလို့လည်းမဟုတ် millennials in the middle sound millennials
Millennials.
yes millennials
Millennials.
so maybe you
Millennials.
already know generation X and generation Alpha generation Alpha တော့ start from 2013ကနေစရပေါ့နော်13 generation Z ကတော့1997ကနေ2012အထိအခုနောက်ပိုင်းမွေးရကလေးတွေကတော့ Alpha ရောက်ပါမှာပေါ့ so maybe you already get the name of the generation so maybe if you have time I will send it to Telegram group you can practice reading this one all right maybe if you want to understand or if you want to practice or if you want to get some knowledge about generations you can come and read it all right so if you don't have any question about generation we'll move to the lesson any questions
No.
No.
okay
Oh, teacher, can you hear me, please?
yeah yes I can hear you
Teacher, or I couldn't see some slides, so
Oh, yeah.
you can share your PowerPoint in our Telegram group, teacher, please.
Yes, of course. I will send the PDF file of my PowerPoint slide to the group. No worry. I will send it.
Thank you so much, teacher.
My pleasure. You're welcome. So we'll move. Can you see the screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So here is stay unit 1 because like we have a lot of any other lesson. So this today topic of our lesson book is the sport, ball games. All right. So I will raise up. Today is reading day. Today is also reading day. So we will read this paragraph first, and after that we will look at the picture and match. So when you do reading, please remember the word that in bold. Bold letter နဲ့ရေးထားတဲ့စာလေးတွေကိုပေါ့နော်။တခြားလေးဘာသိပဲလဲဆိုတော့မှတ်သွားပါမယ်။အဲ့ letter လေးတို့အပေါ်မှာ matching ပြန်လုပ်မယ်နော်။ Okay, so today also about baseball and basketball. Maybe some of you might have already experienced or playing baseball or playing basketball. But maybe I'm a little bit familiar with basketball, but I don't really know about baseball, honestly. So we'll talk about baseball first. So here is about hand. So let's talk about it. In this paragraph, the vocabulary are very basic and very easy to understand. That's why I hope you might understand. Here, I will read it. Please listen, and I will give some time to read it. All right. So here, let's start. My favorite sport is baseball. This is the boy said. My favorite sport is baseball. You play baseball. This is he will explain how can you play, the way how to play a baseball, and the description of the baseball. About baseball, right? So you play baseball on a field with a small white ball called a baseball. A small white ball we call baseball. All right. So you will hit the ball. You hit the ball with a long bat. There are 2 teams with 9 players. So he mentioned how many players are in one team. 2 teams with 9 players. It means 9 players in one team. One team throw and catch the ball. Throw and catch the ball, and another team hit the ball. Another team hits the ball. Actually, I have never watched baseball much, but maybe is there anybody here who like to watch baseball? Maybe you might understand the way how he explained. All right, so one team throw and catch the ball, and the other teams hit the ball. There are 4 bases, so altogether 4 bases. First base, second base, and third base, and also fourth base. When a player hit the ball, they run around the base. When the player hit the ball, maybe the other team hit the ball, and the players ran around the base, hit the ball, and they ran around the base. When they arrive at the fourth base, they get a run. Run is me, to be easy, we get a point. A run, one run, 1 point. Maybe you get 1 win. So you get a run. So the winning team is the team with more runs. Runs များများရတဲ့သူကအဖွဲကနိုင်တာပေါ့နော် at the end of the game. So this is about baseball. Okay, so there are 4 base, first base, second base, third base, and fourth base. When the player hit the ball and they ran around, the base. When they arrive fourth base, they get a run. The winning team is the team with more runs at the end of the game. All right, this is about baseball. Maybe you might understand, but I can't see how they play. I have to study about baseball later, but I don't really like sport. So maybe this is your turn. I will give you, how many minutes do you need to read this about baseball? How many minutes you want? 2 or 3?
2 minutes.
Or 4? Okay, 2 minutes. I will give you 2 minutes to read about baseball. Finish reading?
Finish, teacher.
Okay, very good. So we'll move to basketball. Here is the guy talking about basketball. My favorite sport is basketball. You play basketball with a big orange ball. There are two teams, the same with baseball. Two teams with 5 players. Here is different between 5 players. So 5 players for each. Altogether at the field there will be 10 players at the field, right? So 5 players in one team. Both teams try to get points by throwing the ball into a basket. This is familiar with all of us because we know how to play basketball, right? And we have to throw into the basketball, which is 3 meters above from the floor. 3 meters, maybe 3 meters is really high. 3 meters above from the floor. You can throw, run, and bounce. Bounce is me like maybe football player when no bounce the ball. Bounce the ball, but you can't run and carry the ball at the same time. This is we know, right? So we can't run and carry the ball at the same time. We have to bounce and run, not carry the ball. So the winning team is the team with more points after 40 minutes. So they mention the time ring of the basketball. They play after 40 minutes with the more point team will get the winner. We will be the winner. All right, so this is about the basketball. It's clear. So this one is very easy to read. I will give you 2 minutes again, maybe 4:42. So let's start your turn. Start reading for basketball. Oh, it's already time set. So maybe I hope you might understand about baseball and basketball. So we'll do matching. So here is number 1, a fee. Number 2, a small white ball. Number 3, a long bat. Number 4, a big orange ball. And number 5, a basket. Okay, so very easy. So here I will show you. So could you please mention, so number 1, a field. Picture A, B, C, D.
C.
Picture?
C.
Yes,
C.
picture C.
C.
Picture C. What about number 2? A small white ball.
B.
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 B. A long bat.
A.
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 A big
A.
orange ball.
E.
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 A basket.
D.
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 Very, very, very good. Very easy. Okay, very good. So here is listening, and you will say basketball or baseball. You will see the sentence from the paragraph or any other sentence. So you will listen the sentence and you will type basketball or baseball. All right, very easy because like from the paragraph. Wait. Okay, I will open the audio. If you can't hear, please tell me.
Pupils Book, page 24. 2. Listen and say baseball or basketball. 1.
You play with a big ball.
2.
You play with a small white ball.
You play with a small white ball, basketball or baseball?
Baseball.
Yes,
Baseball.
very good.
3.
There are 5 players in a team.
Basketball or baseball?
Basketball.
Yes.
4.
You hit the ball with a bat.
Basketball or baseball?
Baseball.
Yes, you hit the ball with the bat. He doesn't mention long, but he just mentioned a bat. You hit the ball with the bat is a baseball.
5.
You can throw and
Which one?
bounce
Throw and bounce
the ball.
Basketball or baseball?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yes, basketball. Yes, basketball.
6.
There are 9 players in a team.
Basketball or baseball?
Baseball.
Baseball. Baseball.
Good. Very good.
7.
A game is 40 minutes.
A game is 40 minutes.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Very good.
8.
You must throw the ball into a basket.
You must throw the ball into a basket. Is that
Basketball.
good?
9.
There are 4 bases.
There are 4 bases.
Baseball. Baseball.
Very good.
Pupil's book.
So we'll move to this page. So this, oh, sorry, I won't play again. So here is some questions. Here is some questions. So when I ask the question, when I read the question, so could you please answer the sentence, not just a short answer, all right? Maybe like in a fee, on a fee, a ball, or bat, not like that, all right? So according to the question, please answer subject, verb, object, and the answer. You will answer like that, right? So here's an example. Do you remember about the paragraph that we read? And you will be answer. Here's about baseball. Where do you play a baseball? So you can say you play baseball because like we had just mentioned about like how to play. So you can just use you. All right. So we will not change to I. So you play baseball where? On a fee. So this is the answer. Actually, on a fee is the main key point, but you will answer the sentence. All right. So what about number 2? Could you please answer the questions? Do you have to play with a big orange ball? Do that these questions? Do you have to play with a big orange ball?
Basketball.
No, I mean, yes, basketball. So,
Ball.
yeah, yes, very good. Very good. So your answer will be no. You have to play with something like that. You have to answer it. Okay, so I will ask again. Do you have to play with a big orange ball? Your answer is
No.
No, you have to play with a
no.
big
And
orange
please
ball.
tell the sentence. You have to play with a big orange ball is incorrect answer. So what is the correct answer? What's the correct answer? A big orange ball and a baseball? So your answer is?
You have to play with 5
A white ball. A
Hi,
small
Priya.
white ball.
With a small white
big
ball.
orange.
Very good. Very good. So here is number 2 answer is, do you have to play with a big orange ball? It's me. do you have to play with the big orange ball at the baseball? Baseball မှာတန်းတဲ့ကစားမှာလားအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးမေးရပါတော့ဆိုရင် do you have to play with a big orange ball? So your answer will be no. Maybe like you, if you want to say, you can say no, you don't. This is the correct answer. No, it's okay. So no, you have to play with a small white ball like this. This is your answer. All right. That's perfect. But like in a normally daily speaking, we just answer no. That's it. But in English learning, you have to answer the whole sentence. All right. Number 2, how many players are there in a basketball team? How many players are there in a basketball team? Could you please answer the
9
sentence?
players.
5.
Players are
Yeah.
There
there
are
in
9 players. Player in a baseball
Base-
team.
9
Yes.
There are
player.
Yes. Very good. Very good. So here is you can see subject verb is there are. There are. So how many players are there in a baseball team? So there are 9
There are
players
9
in a
player
in a baseball team.
baseball team.
Very good. So number 4. What do you use to hit the ball? What do you use to hit the ball? You use?
bat, a long bat,
You use a long bat?
to hit the ball.
Very good. So you
Yes.
use a long bat to hit the ball. So long the whole sentence. Number 4. How many bases are there? There are?
There are 4 bases.
Yeah, there are 4 bases. Okay, next one. 6. Which base do the player have to arrive?
how
4
many bases
Good.
are there?
Very good. So which base do the player have to arrive to get a
There are
run?
4 bases.
Too many.
There are
Mm.
4 bases.
Okay. What about
Player
number
has
6
to
question?
arrive 4 bases.
4 bases
Food
to
bay.
the
Good.
base.
Food bay. Good job. You correct. So the players have to arrive at food bay to get a run. Answer ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့က at ရဲ့အနောက်မှာထည့်ရမှာပေါ့နော်သူက at ကို at ကတစ်ဖြတ် to get a run က indirect object လို့မျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အရှိက the players က subject have to arrive object at ကကျွန်တော်တို့မေးတဲ့အဖြေပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် the player have to arrive at food bay to get a run အဲ့လိုဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့ဒါအဖြေထည့်တဲ့နေရာလေးလည်းတစ်ခါသိသွားအောင်လို့ပေါ့ဆိုတော့ at ကကျွန်တော်တို့လိုချင်တဲ့အဖြေဖြစ်ပါတယ် ADF ကအဓိက main ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် the player subject have to arrive verb the players have to arrive at food bay to get a run. All right, this is your answer. So what about number 2, basketball? How many players are there in a basketball team? There are?
There are 5 players.
There are 5 player
5 players.
in a basketball team.
Basketball team.
In a basketball team. Very good. There are 5 players in a basketball team. Good job. So number 2, can you run and carry the ball at the same time? Yes or no?
No.
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 So your answer will be no. You can't. All right. So because like your answer is no, there will be your auxiliary verb or your verb will be negative, right? So no, you can't run and carry the ball at the same time, like the whole sentence. Very good. Okay. So what about number 3? How do you get point in basketball? How do you get a point at the basketball in basketball?
You get
Good
point.
team is trying to get point.
40 point.
40 point.
40
Mm,
point in
really?
a basketball.
Really? 40 is minute, no? I think 40 is minute. This mean how will you get a point in basketball? How will you get a winner? How will you get points?
More points.
So how will you do to get 1 point? So for example, what do you have to do to get point?
Throw the ball in the basket.
Very good. Exact answer. You have to throw the ball to the basket. This is you will get a point. Within 40 minutes is the time frame. Time frame ကဆိုတော့ time frame ပဲပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာကျတော့ get point ရအောင်ဘယ်လိုလုပ်မလဲဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းမေးရဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ in a basketball the main thing you have to throw the basket into a basket. All right, so this is the key point. So you throw the ball into a basket. You throw the ball into the basket to get a point in basketball. To get a point in basketball like this. All right, so this is your answer. Maybe according to your sentence structure, that will not be the same. But if you want to like strengthen the letter, you can write to be longer. Like you have to or something, you can do it. Here is they are in this program this is using present tense. Present tense တခုလေးကိုပဲသုံးပြထားတာပေါ့နော်တခြားဟာတွေအများကြီးမပါဘူးဆိုတော့ သူကတော့ direct ပြောစေချင်တယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်ထင်တယ်စာဖိုက်အတိုင်းဆိုရင်ပေါ့နော် so you can directly write down like you throw the ball and you throw the ball to the basket into a basket to get point in basketball အဲ့လိုမျိုး direct တခါတည်း fact အတိုင်းရေးချလို့ရတယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကိုကပို့ပြီးတော့ကိုညွန့်ကျင်တယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ you have to blah 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 ထပ်ထည့်လို့ရပါတယ် Alright, so the main point is you have to throw the ball into a basket. This is the way to get a point. 40 minutes is time frame, not 40 point. Okay, 40 minute. So here, oh, coming number 4. How many minutes do you play in a basketball? How many
40
minutes do you play?
minutes.
Yes, exactly.
45 minutes.
Huh? 35 minutes?
45.
40.
Okay.
40 minutes.
Yes, 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. All right, so here is some example of asking a question if you want to use this one. Here is not just only about the basketball or the other kind of sport. You can use this kind of questions when you are asking. All right, about asking a sport, maybe football match, table tennis, or maybe archery or something. There's so many kind of sport. You can ask this kind of questions when you want to learn about the sport. All right. So here is the project for for a baby student, but if you want to try, you can try it. But here is a little bit like funny project. Fantastic project is to be like a DVD in a classroom. Actually, we will collect 5 balloon and we will put some salt or sand into a ball, and we will make a baseball, a small white ball. Here is some project. If you want to try, you can try it, but like we will not do. Here is more activity for a learner, for a student. We will make a 5 balloon and we will put some. We will cut the balloon and we'll put some salt or sand into a ball balloon, and we will like put it in over the neck of the first balloon, and then put it into the ball and ball inside it. All right, this is how you make a baseball. Maybe most of the like learner student, they like to do this one and play it in a classroom. But maybe here is all of us are not Gen F, huh? Millennials and Generation Z. So maybe we will not do this kind of activity. So is there any question about baseball and basketball?
Oh,
No.
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. So let's move to the next one. And here is also playing. Here we will not play this one. We will not play this one. We will move to answering the question. Here is like random question. Random question is me, but this one is not random question. But mostly this kind of question is random. Random is me. You will just read the question and answer what is the suitable answer. What is the suitable answer? Because like most 3 or answer, it can be correct, but you have to choose suitable answer. But in this level, they will just give you the correct answer within 3. You have to choose it. But when you are upgrade in your level, like level elementary, pre-elementary, or pre-intermediate in this time, you will see this kind of questions randomly. So you have to choose which one is the best question, the best answer. Maybe like according to my experience, when we answer this kind of question, they give 3 answer, all are correct. 3 all answer ABC are correct, but you have to choose the correct answer or the suitable answer. The answer that you choose is your level. အဲ့လိုမျိုးတိုင်းတာပေါ့နော် နောက်ပိုင်းကျရင် level test တွေမှာဒီလိုမျိုးလေးမေးတာတွေအရင်များတယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ तू ကဖြည့်3ခုလုံးကိုဆွမ်းပြောလိုမျိုးပဲအမှန်တွေပဲပေးထားတာကိုရွေးလိုက်တဲ့အဖြေကကို level ပဲအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ကို level နဲ့ကိုက်တဲ့အဖြေကိုနားလဲတဲ့အဖြေကိုရွေးလိုက်တာပဲအဲ့ဆိုရင် level test အရာကိုနဲ့ကိုက်တဲ့ level ထွက်လာအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဒီနောက်ပိုင်း level test တွေအရင်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲနီလန်ကြတယ် tricky ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးတွေ့ရတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီလိုဒီမှာကတော့သူကမန်နဲ့တစ်ခုပဲပေးထားမှာပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့နောက်ပိုင်းကျရင်ဒီလို question မျိုးက popular ဖြစ်တယ်လွယ်တယ်ပြီးရင်လွယ်ပြီးတော့အရင်နည်းနည်းကို confuse ဖြစ်အောင်လုပ်နိုင်တဲ့ question မျိုးပေါ့နော်တော်တော်လေးကိုလွယ်တယ်ပြီးရင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ level ကိုဖြတ်သွားလဲဒီလိုမျိုးတွေအများတယ် okay ဆိုရင်သူမိကုံးအလွယ်အခက်ကိုမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ understanding ကိုမေးရဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်မို့ပေါ့နော်ဒီမှာတော့ဒီ level မှာတော့လွယ်ပါတယ်So here is an example. Hi Sue, what are you doing? Hi Sue, what are you doing? So what will be your answer? Randomly. ဘာကြောင့်မို့ဒီမေးခွန်းမေးနေရလဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးမရှိဘူးပေါ့နော်သူကကျတော့သူတို့မေးခွန်းများမေးလာခဲ့ရင်ဘယ်လိုဖြေမလဲအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုး understanding ဘိုင်းနဲ့တွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ Hi Sue what are you doing so what will be your answer I'll be playing badminton I'll be playing I am playing badminton I'm playing baseball I'm hitting the ball so ဒါကတော့ပုံကိုကြည့်ပြီးဖြေရမှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် what are they playing is a badminton right so we will go to number 1 is it your turn Tony and Sue's conversation. Here is Tony and Sue's conversation. Tony said, who are you playing with? Here is the main point is with, no? The main question is, blah, blah, blah. Daily man don't know yet, who are you playing with? Who are you looking at? And yeah, at with to ka question ye key point if you don't know. So who are you playing with? So yeah, what will be your answer? A, she is my aunt Sue. B, my brother Alice. C, we're playing well. What will be your answer for? Who are you playing with? Questions. Yeah, yes, correct. My brother Alice. Good job, like this. All right, so suitable answer. You have to choose it. What about number 2? Tony, is he older than you? Is he older than you? So what about the answer for this? No, he's my brother. Yes, he is holding the ball. No, he is a year younger than me. So what will be your answer for is he older than you? A, B, C?
A.
It's A? It's A? Really?
No,
Yes.
teacher.
What do you think?
C.
C.
Very,
No.
very good. Very good. It's C actually. I would just say it rightly. So it's C. So you can say it's my the questions for he's my brother is mean like brother it can be elder brother or younger brother, whatever it can be mean. So no, he's my brother. That question I'm who is that though? So is he your friend? So အဲ့လိုမျိုး question နေမှာမှာ no is he's my brother အဲ့လိုမျိုးဖြစ်လောက်တယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်မင်းတငယ်ချင်းလားဒါမှမဟုတ် cousins လားဒါမှမဟုတ်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ classmate လား roommate လားဆိုရင်မဟုတ်တဲ့ question မျိုးသူ brother မဟုတ်တဲ့ question မျိုးအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးမှာ no he's my brother မဟုတ်ဘူးအဲ့ဒါငါအကိုအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပြန်ရှင်းပြတဲ့အခြေအနေမှာသုံးရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုဒီနေရာမှာကolder than younger than ကိုမေးရဖြစ်ပါတယ် is he older than you ဆိုရင်သူကဆင်တယ်ပေါ့နော်အဖြစ်လေးတာ is he older than you ဆိုရင် yeah no he's a year younger than me တနည်းငယ်ဆိုသူက younger brother ဖြစ်မှာသူ brother လို့ပဲပြောထားတာပေါ့နော်အပေါ်မှာ my brother Alex လို့ပဲပြောထားတာငယ်လားကြီးလားမပြောထားသေးဘူးအဲ့ဆိုတော့ is he older than you လို့ပြန်မေးရအဲ့ဆိုရင် your answer will be no he is a year younger than me အဲ့လိုဖြစ်မှာပေါ့ alright so what about number 3 Tony said are you good at badminton your answer is yes I've got 3 oh maybe a little bit small I can't even see. So, yes, I've got 3. I'm not bad, but Alice is better than me. No, thank you. What do you think the suitable answer for number 3?
C.
No, thank you.
B.
B,
B.
B. I'm not bad. And that's
So,
better than
B.
very good. Yes, B. So, the question is, are you good at badminton? ကောင်းကောင်းကစားနိုင်လားလို့မေးရဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်ကစားနိုင်တယ်မကစားနိုင်ဘူးဒါ key point answer ဖြစ်မယ်ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်စနပြောလို့မယ် तू ကဘာကိုမေးချင်တာလဲဆိုတာ key point ဖြစ်တယ်ဆို are you good at badminton ဆိုရင် no think ကဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲဆိုရင် shall we play something shall we do something or something so အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောတဲ့အခြေအနေတွေမှာတော့yes shall we or no thank အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောလို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေရာမှာကတော့ are you good at badminton ကိုမေးရဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ I'm not bad တိတ်တော့မဆိုဘူးဒါပေမဲ့ Alice is better than me Alice ကတော့ငါတက်ပို့တော့တယ်အဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် okay so လွယ်တယ်နည်းနည်းလေးစဉ်းစားရတယ် so what about number 4 do you like badminton A yeah is my favorite sport B yes please C less what do you think
A. A.
A is my
Yes,
favorite
It's
sport.
my
Very good.
favorite sport.
So actually ဒါက situation အရကိုရီးယားဆိုတော့ is my favorite sport လို့ပြောတာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်တကယ်တမ်းဆိုရင် yes let ဆိုတာလေဒီ question အတွက် suit ဖြစ်တယ် suit ဖြစ်တဲ့အဖြစ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ပြောချင်တာကဆိုအပြင်မှာဆိုရင်ပြောမယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီကိုရီပြောနေတဲ့အခြေအနေပုံမူတည်ရပေါ့နော်တစ်ဖက်လူက you like play badminton ဆိုတာကကိုယ်ကြိုက်ရင်ဆော့ရအောင်လေဆိုတဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်နဲ့တခါတည်းပြောသွားဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့နော် do you like playing badminton so if you like we will play together shall we play together အဲ့လိုအဓိပ္ပာယ်ကို do you like playing badminton question မှာတခါတည်းပါအောင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့အတန်နဲ့မေးလို့ရတယ်အဲ့အချိန်မှာကိုကတခါတည်း yes let's တခါတည်းဖြေလို့ရတယ်ဆိုရင် yes let's ဆိုတာလည်းဘောနဲ့စုဖြစ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီအခြေအနေမှာတော့the suitable answer the most suitable answer is A ပေါ့နော် yes is my favorite sport ပြောချင်တာက yes let's ကိုလည်းဖြေလို့ရတယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာဒီနေရာမှာတော့မဟုတ်ပေမဲ့ကိုတခြားအပြင်ပါမှာကိုရဲ့ partner နဲ့စကားပြောတဲ့အခါမှာ yes let's ကိုလည်းသုံးလို့ရပါတယ် alright so number 5 would you like to play with us what do you think oh I would like that think no I would no I will or no I prefer tennis what do you think
prefer tennis. I think C.
do you think C
Yeah.
Okay, it can be, right? So both can be the correct answer. I would like that think no, I prefer tennis. But here what we have to remember in this level is yes or no question, we would not forget to answer yes or no. All right, yes or no question, we can't forget yes or no. All right. So both are correct. I would like that think is also correct. No, I prefer tennis is also correct. All right. နှစ်ခုလုံးဖြစ်လို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ no I would ကတော့ဒါကတော့တက်စင်အောင်လွယ်ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ no ဆိုရင် I would ကဘာဖြစ်ရမလဲ wouldn't ဖြစ်ရမှာဆိုတော့လေဆိုရင် A and C ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ကိုစိုက်တာဖြစ်လို့ရပါတယ် I would like that thing or no I prefer tennis နှစ်ခုလုံးဖြစ်လို့ရတယ် so what about 6 shall I start so yes I want to stop or
Yes,
no I
good
want to
idea.
play yes good idea what do you think
Yes, good
B.
idea.
Yes, good idea.
yes good idea number A မှာလည်းကိုမတူဖြေကလွဲနေပြီပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် stop က negative meaning ဖြစ်သွားတာ yes လို့လည်းဖြေထားတယ် I want to stop is me I don't want to stand နဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်အတူတူဖြစ်နေပေါ့နော်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါကတော့ grammatically လည်းမှားနေပေါ့နော်အဓိပ္ပာယ်အရာလည်းမှားနေပေါ့ no I want to play ကတော့ grammatically မှားတယ် no ဆိုရင် I don't want to play ဖြစ်ရမှာပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင် C ကတော့ yes good idea positive meaning ပဲပေါ့နော်အကုန်လုံးဆိုရင်ဒါကတခါတီးတဲ့လူတွေသိပြီးအောင်ဆိုတော့ if you say yes your explanation have to be positive meaning if you say no your explanation meaning have to be negative meaning okay so this is very easy this kind of question ကကို level up ဖြစ်လာတဲ့အခါမှာလည်းပါလာအောင်ပါပဲပေါ့နော်ဒါကဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲဒီမှာ British Council ကိုပုံမှန်ဖြေလေးရှိတဲ့တွေပါလားမသိဘူးအဲ့ဆိုရင်တော့သတိထားမိမယ်ဒီလိုမျိုး question ဒီလိုမျိုး question တွေကို multiple choice မှာအများဆုံးမေးတယ် British Council ကလေဆိုရင်အဲ့ခါမှာသူကအရန်လွယ်ပြီးတော့လွယ်တယ်လို့ထင်ရတော့ကိုဖြေနိုင်တယ်အကုန်လုံးကမှန်တယ်လို့ထင်ရဒါပေမဲ့အကုန်လုံးကမှန်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ကို level ကိုသူကဖြတ်ချလိုက်တာကိုဖြေတဲ့ level ရအော်ဒါဒီဖြေကဒီ level ပဲရှိရဲ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးရှိရဲ့ပေါ့နော်ဆိုရင်ကိုဖြေတော့မယ်ဆိုရင် the most suitable ကိုအဲ့လိုမျိုးလေးစဉ်းစားပြီးတော့ဖြေပေးစေချင်ပါတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒီလိုမျိုးမေးခွန်းကလည်းနောက်ပိုင်းပို့ပြီးတော့ popular ဖြစ်လာမှာလို့လေဆိုတော့ is there any questions
No question, teacher.
okay okay so ဒီနေ့ကတော့ questioning နဲ့ reading နှစ်မျိုးပဲပေါ့နော် questioning နဲ့ reading ပေါ့so if you don't have any questions so this is all for today if you don't have any question this is all for today time set so the assignment I will send it to the Telegram group if you don't have any question bye bye everyone have a good day
No. And then
Thank you so much, teacher.
you're welcome have a good day have a good day welcome
Thank you, teacher. See you
Okay.
next week, teacher.
see you next week so I will leave
Have a nice day.
have a nice day